there, this is Kristy Butterfield. Today we will be doing a metabolic strength workout. I will explain that workout after we start getting warmed up. So let's start with a march. So today we will have 3 rounds of each muscle group, maybe a little bit more. I'll have to let you know as we get going along. I try to explain what we're going to do, but don't want to give you too much information at the beginning. Just give it to you as we go along. Next, we're going to add a high knee. So what we're going to do though is add on difficulty from one set to the next, or add on some moves, or add on intensity. So some different ideas today, just to teach you some other ways to work the same group of muscles, and maybe ways to bring that workout up a little bit for you. All right, let's add a reach up. Keep that knee up, add a reach up. So by adding more weight, obviously, is one way that you can increase intensity, but also changing direction. Just the way that you hold the weight, different positioning can make a difference. Let's do some squats. Adding multiple moves. Like I said, you'll start to understand as we go along. Squat and up. What you'll need today is a couple different sizes of dumbbells, and then maybe one heavier one. I'm going to add a squat to reach, and I'm also going to come all the way down, tap the floor, and reach up. Down, tap, reach up. We'll start out with the chest press, 3 different ways. And I have a bench that I'm going to use, but you can do this on the floor. A couple more of these. All right, now we're going to just do some lunges. We're going to come back and pulse 3 times, and then change. Back and pulse. So first, I will do a regular bench press, which you've probably done before or know what that is. A wide grip. My palms are going to be facing away from me. Then we will face our palms to each other, and then we'll do a rotation. So without further ado, and these are 45-second rounds with a 15-second rest. So let me get my timer ready for you. I'll take care of the timing. You take care of how much weight you need. And I think I have this all ready by now. Okay. So first, I'm going to grab my bench and my dumbbells of choice. And I am going to start with 8-pounders. And let me show you the 3 different positions for our chest press. So first, wide grip, palms face away from the body. So I'm going to come down here and come out and press. So that'll be our first one. We'll take a 15-second rest. Then we'll do them with our palms facing each other. So you'll still come out wide, but just keep the palms in. Then we'll do one where we rotate. So we'll start like we did on the first set, come up and rotate, and come back down. So those will be our 3 variations of chest press. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit, grab my mat for a little bit of padding. All right, so much preparation. So first, regular chest press, 45 seconds. In 3, 2, and go. So nice and wide, and press up. Just drop those weights down to where your elbow bends about 90 degrees, and press back up. Really give those pecs a squeeze at the top. Press that that lower back into the floor or the bench, whatever you're laying on. Exhale on exertion. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale, coming down. Got about 10 seconds left. And we rest. So that second variation, we'll have the dumbbells this way, and we'll still be wide and come up, but palms will face each other. All right, here we go in 3, 2, and go. So out, kind of more like a fly than a press. Keep your abs engaged, pull that belly button in. Glutes are on. And exhale, inhale. About 20 seconds left. So the weight should be enough that you feel some fatigue when you're getting toward the last few repetitions of your set. Got about 5 seconds left. You want to be able to do all the reps, but work at them. All right, rest. And that last one, we'll start at the bottom, palms forward, and come up to palms facing. In 3, 2, and 1. So I rotate at the top, come back down, up and rotate, and down. And exhale up, and bring it down. About 15 seconds left. And squeeze. About 5 seconds. Are you feeling those chest muscles working? And rest. Good. Okay. We're going to come up now for a deadlift. And we'll be doing our deadlift in a variety of ways. Bench out of the way here. So a regular straight leg deadlift. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my eights again. We look like this. Our shoulders roll back, chest lifted, glutes engaged, hinge forward at the hips, nice flat back. Your weights should end up right around the front of your knees, depending on your flexibility. And then you come up and squeeze. So we're just gonna come down and up. Then what we'll do for the second round is we'll change our foot position. Step back a little bit. So you'll be in a sumo position and you'll still come down, same move, just a different position with the legs. You'll feel some different muscles working. And then we will go with a good morning deadlift. With that one, you're gonna take the weight behind, rest it on your shoulders, on that meaty part of your shoulders, and just come forward and up. Legs about hip width apart, toes forward. Okay, so let's get this ready. Regular deadlift first. Now if you grabbed a heavier weight, this would be a great place for you to use that. I think I'm gonna keep my dumbbells because they're heavier than just my one weight. So 45 seconds, regular deadlift. Here we go. Shoulders roll back. Legs stay fairly straight. Just kind of let those weights glide down the thigh to the knee. Head stays neutral. Squeeze glutes at the top. Really working that back side. Press those weights into the legs. You'll engage that upper back. Working that posterior chain. Got about 5 seconds. Don't forget to smile. And up, 15-second rest. So the second one, feet out wider, toes out about 45 degrees or so. We'll start in 5, 4, position the shoulders, 2, here we go. So you might feel a little bit more work on the external side of the glutes and quads, hamstrings, feeling it on that outside. Stand tall. Up and squeeze. Shoulders come back, chest lifts up when you come up. Push through those heels as you rise. About 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Good morning, Deb. I am going to switch over to my single weight. This is about 11 pounds. Hold it right back here. Feet forward, right under the hips, and we hinge forward. So adding a little extra weight in a different part, in a different position, is going to create a little bit different work on some areas of the muscles. So just mixing it up a little bit, changing things slightly, like we did with the chest press, positions of the hands. Just allows you to work some different parts of the muscle. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and rest. Great. All right, we're going to do just a 60-second cardio. So what we're going to do for our first round of cardio is just a regular jumping jack. So if you don't want to do the jumping, you can keep it low here. Otherwise, come with me for 60 seconds jump jacks. Here we go. And I've got a squeaky floor, so I'm trying to find a spot that's not too bad. Nope, not there. Here's not too bad. Old house. Love it and hate it. Just gonna get that heart rate up a little bit here, these cardio segments. Got about 30 seconds left. You can always drop the arms. Keep the legs. Half arms. Seconds left. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, stop. Great. Get a drink. We'll move on to our next round of exercises. We're going to start with a bent over row with 2 dumbbells, or if you have a bar, that works too. And then we're going to add on. So for this set, rather than changing positions of the move, we will add different moves on to the original one. So we'll start out with 2-arm bent over row, just here. Then from there, we're gonna add a clean and press. So a clean and press, you come up, use your legs, press up, come down, flip, bring down, then we'll come down and complete a row. We'll come back up, clean and press, come down and row. And then for the third set, we will do a row. And when we come down, we're gonna take the legs to the floor, hop back, hop up. I know, super fun. So, make sure you got plenty of room. I'm gonna move my bench completely out of my way. All right. So first, double arm bent over row. Working that upper back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. In 3, 2, and go. So just pull back and squeeze. Take your time. Squeeze those shoulder blades, abs in. Pull that belly button into your spine. Pull back and squeeze. 20 seconds left. I'm exhaling when I pull up. Exhale my exertion. Remember, we're going to add that clean and press to our next round here. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll do a clean and press with a double arm row. I'm going to set my feet just under my hips, soften my knees. I'm going to prepare for that first clean and press in 3, 2, and 1. So come up, flip, press up, come down, and flip back down. Keep those dumbbells close to your body. So we don't want to stray out here. Oops, I forgot to add the row. Come down, over, and row. The flip was more focused on showing you that clean and press. Pull back and up. Press up. Flip down, go down and row. Back up. Get under those weights as you press up. About 5 seconds left. One more, good one. And down. Okay, so next we've got the row with thrust. If you don't want to do that part, just keep doing the row. 3, 2, and 1. So we row 1, come down, hop back, stand up. Row, down. So we never really stand fully straight up. We continue from that bent over row position. Got about 15 seconds left. Make sure you've got those abs engaged. Protect your low back. So get your heart rate up a little bit. Last one. And up. Good. All right. Our next exercise. You can use weights, but you don't need them. We're going to step up. Well, actually we do, but a lighter weight. So what we'll do is we're going to step out to a lunge. So I'm going to step out, I'll do it this way, to your right with a lunge. Hold on a second, I gotta get enough space here. Lunge, out, raise, come back. Out, lateral raise, come back. Okay, so we'll do 45 seconds on the right side. Then, when we come back for the second time around, we'll lunge out, raise, back, and then we'll go front. So we're just gonna add a front lunge to that side lunge. And then for the third set, we'll take, instead of a lunge to the side, we're gonna lunge back and curtsy, and then go forward, okay? And then we'll move to the, my left side, your right side. No. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Got a little right-left problem. I got it from my mother. So first, lunge out, lateral raise. In 3, 2, and 1. Lunge, raise, come back. Lunge, raise. So with this one, we're adding some directional changes just to mix it up. Maybe make it a little bit more challenging. You don't have to have a weight. This one will probably get pretty heavy for me. About 10 seconds left. Yeah, I'm wishing I would have brought something a little bit lighter. I have to find a soup can. All right, rest. Now we're gonna lunge to the side and then to the front. Same side. Start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Lunge left or right, and then forward. Your right, my left. forward. Lunge. You notice I'm just bringing that weight up to my shoulder, no higher. I'm not going super fast, taking my time, completing one move before I start the next one. Five seconds. And down. Good. So the last one in this series is a curtsy to raise and then front. Got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. So curtsy, lunge, raise, together, forward, raise. Good. And back. Curtsy, side lunge, and forward. Working those shoulders. I'm feeling it for sure. And I have 6 pounds. You don't need a lot. Chest stays lifted. About 15 seconds. I will be really happy to change sides. So you should be feeling those muscles working. Should be getting challenging. 5 seconds. And down. Great. Okay, moving to the other side. Stretch that out. Get ready to go to your left. In 3, 2, and 1. Lunge, raise, and back. We won't add that forward until the second round. About 15 seconds left. Probably have a side that's a little bit stronger than the other. Most of us have a dominant side. Some of us are a little bit more even on both, but not most. And rest. So next, we'll add to that side lunge a forward. Set your feet, get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lunge it, raise it. Back together, forward, raise. Side, forward. Good. So I don't have a lot of space here. I don't really need a lot of space for what I'm doing today, which is kind of nice. Don't always have ample space for us to do what we need to do, so make the best of it. 5 seconds left. Nobody comes to the front door. And rest. Lastly, we've got that curtsy behind with a raise to the front. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Curtsy, raise, center, front, left. Curtsy, raise, front rest. Hold that curtsy lunge down as you raise. Stay down, raise up, come back. Soft elbow. 15 seconds. Almost there, 5 seconds. And up, nice. Okay, let's get over here. It's cardio time. So for our next cardio segment, we're going to do a high knee run. If you want to take this down to just a high knee march, that's great. Whatever you want to do, 60 seconds. In 3, 2, and go. as fast or slow as you want. Totally up to you. Try to drive those knees up. If you want to take this to a march, make sure that you're swinging your arms. That's going to keep that heart rate up. You can even press up. Should bring it up even a little bit more anytime your arms are above your head. We're back to this one. Up to you. We have about 15 seconds left. Then we're gonna water break. 10 seconds. All right, grab some water. Start to look ahead to what's next. We have one more exercise where we're going to add different movements on. Then we'll move into some unilateral work. So I'm going to take my heavier weight and I'm going to do a goblet squat. So what that is, you wrap that weight right at your shoulders or your collarbone. You're going to come down as low as you comfortably can in a squat, keeping those hips back, knees behind the toes, preferably over the ankles. Then you're gonna stand up. Push through the heels when you stand up. So that's our first one. Then we'll add an overhead press when we come up from that squat. And then third, we're gonna add an overhead press, hold, and 2 lunges. So those are our 3 variations of the goblet squat with additional moves. 45 seconds each. Go ahead and get that weight ready. 3, 2, and go. Goblet squat only. Press through the heels, squeeze those glutes, hips back, chest lifted up. Try not to do this. I see this a lot. Okay, chest stays up. Your hips and legs are lowering you down. Think about if you have a plate in your hand. I don't want whatever's on my plate to spill, so I don't want to be here, right? I want to spill my coffee. 5 seconds. And rest. We'll add a shoulder press to that move next. When you press up, I want you to think about pressing a little bit forward, not directly above your head, certainly not behind. We'll start in 3, 2, and go. Make sure you breathe. Exhale, inhale. About halfway there. About 20 seconds left. Stay strong. You can always change the weights in between these sets if you need to. And rest. All right, that last one. We'll do the squat, overhead press. We'll keep the weight in the air, and then we'll do 2 lunges back. And 3, 2, and go. Squat press, hold, lunge, and lunge. Squat press, hold overhead. If it's not comfortable holding this overhead, just keep it here. You can do the press, bring it back down, and do your lunges. Or hold, back. Both work. Seconds. Last one. some unilateral work. So single side. We're gonna start out with, we've done bent over rows before, but now we're gonna start out with a single arm. So this time we're gonna count reps. So we're gonna do 10. Then we're gonna add a knee up for 10. And then we'll add a single leg deadlift. So we'll be here, 1 row, and then we'll hinge forward for that deadlift. Okay? So 10 of each of those. We're gonna go through those without resting. Little break, switch sides, same thing. I'm gonna take an 8, see how that goes. So 10 reps. So I've got the weight in my right hand, my left foot is forward, and I'm back in this lunge position. And I'll just stay here for this demonstration. So we can move through these without having to take a break. 2 minutes. All right, no timer needed. 10 reps. Back is nice and long and straight. Let's just row. 3, squeeze the shoulder blades. Try not to come back this way. Shoulders stay square to the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we add the knee up. So I'm gonna row 1, knee up, step back, row, knee up. Little balance work here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 9, and 10. Now we're gonna add the deadlift. So now we're here, row 1, hinge forward and up, row. Let that leg come up as you tilt forward. 3, and 4. Feeling that supporting leg working pretty hard. 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Here's 9. 1 more, and 10. Woo! This one, feeling that for sure. Shake it out. Switch sides, same thing. We start out first just with the row, then we add the knee up, and then we add the deadlift. Scooch back here a little bit. All right, here we go. Shoulders square, abs pulled in, and squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're gonna add the knee up. So we row, knee up. This is my bigger side with balance too, which I think is weird. This is my dominant leg that I'm trying to balance on. 4, 5, steady Eddie. 6, 7, and 8.
Just dropped. And now on
9. 1 more. Then we go into that deadlift, single leg deadlift. So row and hinge. And row and hinge. There's 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3 more. Yee. There's 8, 9. 1 more. And down. Oh my. Nice work. Stretch those hips a little bit. Bring it across through the floor. Stretch out that hip. We're doing lunges and overhead presses next. I'll balance on this side. So we're gonna a dumbbell in one hand. And I'm going to step up to the right and hold my lunge. And I'm gonna raise up with my left hand and then come back. Step, raise, up. That's the first move. Then we'll add a knee up, step, knee up, and back, step, knee up. Then we're gonna add a hop. Now if you don't wanna hop with the weight, put the weight down for this set, okay? We have, how many of these? 10 each, 10 on each, and then we'll switch sides. So first, rock that weight right at your shoulder. Step out, raise up, come back. 1, 2, I'm gonna change that second one. I'll show you when we get there. 3, 4, 5, and 6, up 7, 8, 9. Here's how I'm going to change it. I'm going to step out, up, knee up here, okay? 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, weight's getting heavy, 10, now here's the hop, out, up, hop, up, and hop. Change this a little bit so you don't have the weight above your head when you're hopping. Here's 4, and 5, up 6, 7, hop is optional, 8, weight is optional, 9, one more, 10. Good, all right, other side. Shake that shoulder out. Rock that weight on the other side. 10, here we go. Lunge, raise, come back. 2, 3, 4, and 5, up 6, and 7, 8, 9, one more. Then we add the knee up. Here we go. Out, raise, knee up. 2, and 3, up 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 2 more. 1 more. Now the hop. Down, up, hop. 2, 3, 4, 5. My shoulder is tired. 6, 7, 8. 1 more. And up. Good. Excellent. All right, so just adding some direction, some different moves. Just to add some intensity, a little bit more interest. So now we're gonna do a 60-second cardio and then we'll come to the floor for some core. So our last cardio is going to be skater touchdowns. You can hop these or you can just step back. Swing the arms like this, or you can come down and touch the floor, hop up and switch. Up to you. 60 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Here's where you might need a little more space. If you don't have a lot of space side to side, you can take these to the back. That'll work too. If you have a lot of space, cover that space. About 30 seconds left. Keep your chest up. Try not to drop down below the heart. That makes you dizzy. Seconds. 10 seconds left. 5, 3, and 1. Good. Okay. Find a mat if you have one. Coming down to the floor. Over here, my timer. Make sure I'm still in the frame. Okay, so we're gonna start out in a plank position. We'll first just hold a plank for 45 seconds. Then we'll add a hip drop for 45 seconds. And then we can do alternating leg raises. So you're in a high plank, meaning you're on your hands and toes. And we'll just start out holding that plank. If you wanna hold the plank on your elbows, that's fine. When we move into those next 2 variations, you're gonna wanna come up on your hands. All right, 45-second plank. Go. So really think about squeezing the glutes, pulling the core in, nice flat back. Try not to sag. We're not up here in a dog, down dog. We're right here, nice and straight and flat. 20 seconds left. About 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. So the hip drop, you can actually do this one on your elbows. And when I think about it, you're gonna do this. Drop side to side. Okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, hip drop. You're just gonna roll through your toes, dropping that hip side to side. If this bothers your back, just hold the plank, or you can do some simple knee taps. You know your body. $20 seconds left. $10 seconds. And rest. For the last one, I'm gonna come up on my hands. And we're gonna alternate leg raises. So it's up here. You can also do this on your hands and knees. You could do a 4-point balance if you want to, spinal balance. Here we go, 45 seconds. You can also alternate here, a little bit more challenging. I'm gonna stay with just my feet. So I'm trying really hard to just keep my body straight, square to the floor. Seconds. My arms are tired. $10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Okay. Grab yourself a drink. Check our time here. Oh, we're looking good. series of core work on our backs. So 3 exercises on your back. We're focusing on the lower abdominals with this one. We've got a 45-second straight leg hover. So you're just gonna hover your feet over the floor. If you need to hover them higher for your back, that's fine, wherever is comfortable. Then we're going to add a vertical scissor. So we'll scissor for 45. Then we'll do up and outs. So that is up to a reverse curl or reverse crunch, and then kick out. Reverse crunch and kick out. Then we'll stretch. Ready? Okay, leg hover first, 45 seconds. Get in position. 3, 2, and go. Head is flat on the floor. If you want more, you want to come up in a little boat or canoe, you can do that. Keep your head neutral, so don't tuck it real tight into your chest. There. Hold, 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Next is the scissor. So you can take those as a big scissor drop. You can do a bent knee, kind of a half a dead bug. Modify if needed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. I'm gonna do kind of a bigger motion here. Keep my legs straight. When I drop down, I'm bringing that bottom foot to maybe 4 to 6 inches off the floor. If that's too much, you feel your back, do a high scissor. Keep it up here. I promise you'll get something out of it. Bent knee, also effective. Right here. Okay, so you decide. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Last exercise. Up and outs. Reverse crunch to kick out. We start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. So up and down, and kick it out. Press your feet towards the ceiling. Kick them out. Press up, raise those hips, and out. About 20 seconds left. Are you feeling those lower abdominals? I am. Woo. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Finish it up. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Great work. Come on up. We'll start out with some lower body stretching. Nice quad stretch. Stand up tall. Push your foot into your hand. And then take your hips and just tilt forward a little bit. You'll feel that stretch much more in that quad. All right, other side. Same thing. You might feel one tighter than the other. This is also a good reason to stretch. You kind of can identify some imbalances or places you need to work on stretching a little bit more. And shake them out. Go ahead and kick back. Take one foot forward, one back. Bend that back knee. Just hinge forward. Feel that stretch in the hamstring front leg. And roll it up. Other side. back and stretch. And bring it up. Let's bring one arm across. We did quite a bit with shoulders today.
Drop everything.
And sort of swing those arms. Other side comes across. And exhale down. Give yourself a hand. Yay, you did it. Thanks for joining me.